Hello, hello, back again. Right, so I did try going out for a little bit in the sunshine, but it's hot. It's really hot today in UK, and I never thought I'd say that. Yeah, we're gonna take my laptop out, do a bit of trading outside, which is nice. But also there's some work going off. I don't know if you can hear it. I think microphone hopefully might be drowning it out. But yeah, we're gonna go in garden, but like I said, it's way too hot. So come back up in office. Thought I'd do a bit of trading up here, but just to recap on that last video what I put on about Bitcoin trading. I think the last cash out I did on that one was 108. It's now 118. Look at that. It's gone crazy. So yeah, I've got some liquidity pools. Left them running. I keep compounding. I'm just going to look at this, what to do again. I might put a few orders below. I've got another one of these running and I've left it. I've took a bit out and I've left quite a lot running. What I've done is I've bought like a fraction of a Bitcoin, something like 0.001. And then I'm only selling off on it when I sell out. Because that's the best way of doing it. Then it leaves a bit in. So if you say, you know what I mean? Well, let's say Bitcoin, for instance. I mean, we're not going to do a Bitcoin at a minute or a price rate, but just an example. Buy Bitcoin, and then when it goes up in price, just sell half your Bitcoin. So whatever you're buying, sell off on it when it goes up a little bit, leave some in, let it come back down a little bit because it always retraces. Buy again, sell off, buy again, sell off, that kind of thing, rinse and repeat. What happens eventually is you build a nice little profit margin up. So you haven't wasted anything. For if it does really go down in price, you've already got some profit what you've made, and you've still got some Bitcoin. That's what I've always tried doing. I did it in the beginning years ago when I was doing Bitcoin, and it was fantastic. Then I made a mistake and decided when it went up in price, sold a load. Bear in mind, I sold it when I think it were about 2,000. I actually sold some before that when it were about 200. But I actually sold up when it got to like $2,000 mark. And obviously now, you wish you'd have kept it. So, yeah, there's a long story behind that, what I did. But you learn by mistakes, and I shouldn't have. And that's what I try to teach people now. So, going back to what we're on at the minute, Bitcoin's up at 118. Liquidity pools are a good one to set up with Crystal. I'll put what I might do is I think I've got a link on my Patreon. So if you go across to Patreon and message me there, I can give some details. I think I've done some training bits on it. So, but I'm going to recap on all those anyway and read up quite a few of them. But yeah, it's a really good price at the moment. I'm just waiting to see if we've got a bit of a retrace there, looking at it, but not a lot because I'm only on 5 minutes. In fact, let me change that to 15 and see what we're looking at. Yeah, you see it's powering at the moment. Look at that from... Where did we? We were like down here, this area, originally. So yeah, you'd been laughing buying at that. 118. Like I say, I've got my liquidity pools running. They're doing fantastic. I think I'm doing like 100. The least I'm doing is like 120% APR on my liquidity pools. They're crazy at the moment because there's a lot of activity. So yeah, that's what I'd say. Get into liquidity pool. Get into liquidity pools. Do a bit of trading on here, in and out. Come in and out on it. So, bit of resistance in that area. Resistance there, resistance there. But what you could do is, what I tend to do, price-wise, is come in at kind of like, well, they call them psychological areas, don't they? I'm not sure at the moment. I'd have to see how it reacts. But say you're coming at like 117,000, then 116, 115, that kind of thing. Or halves, doing halves, you know, like 116,500 kind of thing. But probably wait while it gets to an area like where there's a bit of resistance like that. So you could come in, what should we say? You could come in like, you could put an order in at 117,500 on that there. And then we've got another one down here at, yeah, could do that 116,500. Same again, and then wait. If it got to there, just wait a little bit and see what happens. It's liquidity. When people get liquidated, that tends to put price down. That's what I like to look for. But yeah, just showing you that there's a few of you what signed up through my link, and I think you got a bit of free money on it, which is good. And you also did some trades, and yeah, you'll not be regretting it after that one. But this has moved, so yeah, get on board. It's free to join this on MEXC. It's free to join it, and you might, depending on what you deposit, I think that's how it works. I can't remember now. You get a bit of free money. To be honest, they throw it at you quite a lot. I've recently had a bonus where they dropped me $50, and all I got to do was trade with it. So I traded in with my original balance and made some money on it, and you get that $50. What it is whatever you don't trade with, if you don't trade all the $50, whatever's left they take it back. But when you've traded, say you trade with all the 50, I can't remember how I did it, to be honest, but you get the $50. They don't take you any own money off you, and you get to keep all your winnings. So yeah, I did really well out of that, and they do that every so often. There's lots of competitions you can go in as well and win money. It's really good. So yeah, a few people have joined across and they're enjoying it. So yeah, I'll stick link again. I think I'll stick that little, if I can fit it in, if it's on this video when it goes live, there'll be a little QR code hopefully at top, or just come across to us Patreon, and I'll put it somewhere on there. And if you can't find it, you can also ask me on there, send me a message. But yeah, I'll try and put a little QR code, and if you scan that QR code on your phone, it'll take you straight across to the proper site, MEXC. Because as everybody says, you've got to be careful with what you put in on your searches, because there's a lot of scam sites out there was trying to clone, especially with AI. So that does take you to the proper site, and it takes you straight through my referral code, which then puts you through to some prizes or some free money. Right, I'm going to leave it at that and crack back on and keep trading, because I need to put some more trades in on this one. I'll speak to you later.